Hey everyone, it's Julie. Today we'll be making tandoori chicken, one of my favorite Indian dishes, and I just had to make it. So let's get started. So I'm using bone-in chicken. My knife is very dull at the moment, so that's why you see me rocking it back and forth so much. Remember, a dull knife is a dangerous knife, so sharpen those knives. And the reason I'm slicing my chicken like that is so that the spices get into the chicken. This is an Indian-inspired dish, so this needs to be very flavorful. They don't mess around. So I started with some kosher salt, and you want to be very generous with the salt because chicken can be super bland if you don't season it well. I used regular chili. You should use Kashmiri chili if you have it. I didn't have it on hand, but the Kashmiri chili will give it a nice, beautiful red color. Squeeze some lemon juice onto your chicken. That'll help tenderize the chicken. I grated some fresh ginger, and I also threw in about 3 cloves of garlic minced. If you have the garlic and ginger paste, you can use that, of course. And then we're just going to let this sit for about 20 minutes. Here I have some plain yogurt. To it I'm going to add all of my spices, which include cumin, garam masala, coriander, chili, some salt, and a little bit of red food coloring. At first I thought that adding food coloring was a Western thing, but no, this is very common in India as well. That's what I've heard. Don't hurt me. Give everything a good mix. Look how cool that looks. If you have kids, tell them you're making red velvet chicken. They'll love that idea. I think I'm treading a fine line between informative and obnoxious. All right, get that spiced yogurt all over the chicken. Let it marinate for an hour or so. Remember to let it come to room temperature before cooking the chicken. If you take the chicken straight from the fridge to the hot oil, it will cook unevenly, and we don't want that. I fried the chicken in vegetable oil on both sides for about 10 minutes on each side to give it a nice color and crisp skin. And then I finished cooking it in the oven. I know I don't have a tandoor oven, but that's not going to stop me from making delicious, flavorful red chicken. That looks okay for now. We're going to place this in the oven at 450 degrees for an additional 25 to 30 minutes or until done. And this is what it's going to look like when it comes out of the oven. I sprinkled some cilantro or coriander, whatever you call it, leaves on top. And you should definitely serve this with some lemon and some raw onions. I mean, that's how they always serve it to me at Indian restaurants, with some lemon and raw onions. Although I don't eat raw onions, I really dislike raw onions, but just for show. Every time I make or order tandoori chicken, I always eat it with rice and lentils or dal. That is my absolute favorite way of eating tandoori chicken, or in this case, oveny chicken. So obnoxious. This was so good, by the way. You don't have to be jealous because I'm going to share the recipe with you all down at the description box below, and you can make it too. I kept looking at my chicken. I thought it was pretty good looking. Good looking chicken there. Look how juicy. Alright, so what else to say? This was packed with flavor. Squeeze some lemon juice over your chicken. It was all around delicious. I'm pretty upset that summer is over, but the holidays are fast approaching, and that's exciting. So I'll be definitely sharing some holiday recipes with you all, so stay tuned for that. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I want to thank you all so much for watching.